But yeah, by that time in 2021, going into 2021, like the abuse just got worse. You know, he was physically abusing me, like leaving marks on me. You know what I mean? And a lot with the verbal abuse. And I know you guys probably don't want to know this, but um, I had enough of that in my past, like when I was a little girl growing up. And at some point, I'll open up to you about that. But I had a lot of physical abuse and a lot of emotional abuse, a lot of sexual abuse, a lot of verbal abuse, and you know, so it was just like I was just getting attacked left and right for no reason. But it just got worse and worse to the point where I was just gonna take my son and just leave and go somewhere, don't know where, but somewhere. But he would threaten me in my sleep to kill me. You know, he would threaten to kill me while I was alive, just cooking or cleaning or whatever, and it was just bad. Like, if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, get out of that relationship because they are psychopaths and they will continue to play mind games and play tricks on you into thinking that it is your fault or your problem when it's not, when you actually the victim. And then for me to speak on it now, I'm now a survivor instead of a victim. It got bad. It got so bad to the point where I had to defend myself with weapons because he's a man, I'm a woman. I'm not just going to let him continue to try to abuse me in front of our child so our child can grow up with psychological issues. Is that what he wanted? I'm assuming that's what he wanted because that's what he tried to do. But y'all, it was just get out, start over, leave everything behind. I mean, cut ties, just leave. And they're not going to let you leave just like that. I just want to let you know that. Like, they will stalk you. They will find you. Because they feel as though that you are their property. And that could be further from the truth. Because it's like, if I'm your property, then why would you abuse me? Why would you feel the need to harm me? Why would you hurt me? Why would you put me through all of this? If you love me. But, unfortunately, that just wasn't the case. So I wound up taking a trip to Texas. Where I met the legendary K Reno. I got a chance to meet him and, at a meet and greet or whatever. And my trip to Texas was beautiful, y'all. I enjoyed every moment of it. I mean, I didn't go to a nightclub, but I did go to the strip, and it was so beautiful. I chilled at this gothic bar. Oh my goodness, I got hammered. I got wasted. I did. I got wasted, and then I went back to my hotel room. And then later on after that, I traveled to San Antonio and then later back to Philly, which when I came back to Philly, I found out that my manager didn't put me on the schedule and I guess he fired me without telling me he fired me. So oh well. Anyway, I got fired. So, all right. After I got fired, I believe it was the second pandemic that hit. And oh yeah, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all. I was having so many panic attacks. I was having anxiety attacks. I I was waking, like, my mental health was going through some crazy stuff. Like, I was waking up hours of the night. I couldn't sleep. My anxiety was just through the roof. And I know a lot of you deal with, anxiety and depression and trauma and abuse. And I just want to let you guys know I'm here for you, man. I really am, men and women. I'm here for you because I know how that feels. And that's why I don't do it to other people. Because what's the point? If I know how it feels, won't I be held accountable for it by God Himself? And yes, for those of you who don't know me, I believe in God heavily. I walk with my Messiah heavily. And I stand on my faith heavily. I stand on what I stand on. I believe in what I believe in. And, I kept praying. And, it just seemed like the more I prayed, the more attacks started to happen. So I found out that I was fired. And then I started chilling with my cousin. I started hanging out with her. And, well, I'm sorry, and knowing that she was no good, you know, she tried to get me caught up, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. She tried to get me caught up. And I'm not gonna say a lot of the details, but yeah, she tried to get me caught up. And she wound up helping me move some of my things into my storage unit. And then, oh no, I'm sorry. That was later on after that. That was after that. But I did wind up chilling with her when I came back around, I believe that was May, going into June. And like I said, she tried to get me caught up, so I stopped messing with her. And then through June, July, August, I was just going through depression. Y'all. I had like severe depression, not severe depression, mildly severe depression, I would say, because it felt like it was never ending and that I would never get out of it. But I thank God I did. But so I was still abusing alcohol, and man, I just got to the point where I just didn't even care. Like I was walking the streets at night, late at night, just waiting for somebody to do something to me, like just yeah, because I was going to jack somebody up. But I mean, for YouTube purposes, I'm gonna say I was just gonna hurt somebody if somebody tried to hurt me. But I was out like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, we had a porch, so I would dance on the porch and drink, not even thinking that it's weirdos that could stalk me, which they did. And then I had to, reevaluate myself in my life and stop doing that. And so I put my shift my focus onto my baby because it felt like I was kind of neglecting him. And like I said before, God gave him to me for a reason, because before he came into this world, I was very, very lonely. And you know when he came, it was, I'm sorry, I'm gonna hold back the tears, but when he came, it was like, that was my bundle of joy. So, you know. But I'm gonna end it right here where, my cousin did me dirty, and then I wound up getting a job, in the summertime. I wound up getting hired at a corporation, as a CSA, customer service associate. And I loved it. I love working with the public because that's who I am. That's my personality. I just love serving people. I love catering. I love serving, not the wrong people. I don't want to serve them like what the world. But as far as, those who actually need and require the service, I'll serve them. But other than that, um, yeah, y'all know. I'll give y'all my backstory about my work history and everything in the next video because it's like 24 minutes. And I don't want to, keep rambling or whatever because, like I said before, I can't edit my videos until I have internet. But yeah, been in customer service for 18 years and I love it. I love customer service. So, I'm gonna end it there and I will come back and remember by this time we in 2021. So there's a lot of stuff that happened in 2021. So oh my God. Oh wait, I'm sorry. And then after we caught COVID in 2020, after we caught COVID, the flu, COVID, my baby wound up catching scalp ringworm. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's a highly contagious bacteria. Ugh, it's terrible, y'all. And anything you touch, I mean, you will contract it. So, and I wound up making a remedy for him at home because I couldn't take him to the doctor. I couldn't take him to the hospital. Couldn't take him to the emergency room. So I had to wind up making a little remedy at home, which I did, and it did help. But as soon as it started to go away, it came back, and then it was all over his face. It was over his head. It was over his back, his chest. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! So he caught it twice. So that set me back on what I was doing. It's terrible, y'all. I'm telling you, it was like back to back to back to back. Everything just hit me back to back to back to back. It was just terrible. But I I began from 2021, but that was 2020. But yeah, y'all. Well, I'll not begin from 2021. I'm sorry, because I'm a little tired right now. But I'll start with after I got hired at my job. How a lot of the hatred and racial discrimination started to kick in. It's terrible. But all right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm sorry that the video is a little grainy. Sorry if it's a little lengthy. As long as 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 7 minutes long. I'm sorry. I love y'all still. I pray that y'all watch it. I hope y'all watch it. And stay tuned because I will tell you about 2021. Up until now. Love y'all.